Talking with Whyalla Basketball Association President Lawrence Mclean. Welcome, Laurie. We've all heard the stories that you were one of the first couple of people off the convict ships about 200 years ago. Let's try to get a basketball team organised. But I know this isn't true. So can you tell us about your early days in basketball?
Yeah, I started in the early 70s, played under 12s down at the Broadman Terrace courts, playing for Knights for my first season, before Knights then become Nomads, and I moved across to Nomads. I played up with Nomads until I left Whyalla in '84.
Okay, so how old were you when you started?
I'm 11.
Okay. And what is it about basketball that's kept you playing for 40 years?
Oh, it's great to do. I can play in my backyard, I play it with a few friends, I've met a lot of different people which I enjoy, to watch people help you and then be able to help people play. It's a good game and it doesn't need a lot of people to do it.
You played for Knights, as you said, it became Nomads,
Yep.
and then Wildcats. You also played a lot of games for Whyalla junior combined teams.
Yep.
Through all that era, all those experiences, who were some of the major influences on you through that time? And who do you think of, what names do you think of when you remember those days?
And Mrs. Chesson, she was one of my early basketball coaches. She taught me a lot about playing as a team and just playing to your best, controlling the game. Then I got into combine with John Spooner as a coach, and then Trevor Castle himself as a coach was one of my coaches, 14s through 16s. And then a guy named Dave Webber come from Norwood and coached Nomads. So he sort of upped the intensity about bringing Adelaide drills and Adelaide pressure to the game. So training was really good. And Ray Gervin was he took over from Dave and was my early A-grade coach.
Do you remember any particular teammates through all that time, the people you remember playing with or against?
I played Frank Wigan, still talk to Frank Wigan, who now lives at Mount Gambier. Played with Murray Angus, who's still in town, doesn't get involved with it. Roy Doddridge, I played all the junior stuff, he played state. Phil Edwards, Greg Grading, who I still talk with through work. A lot of those players are still around.
What are the lasting memories from playing a lifetime of basketball? What are the things you remember? The times you remember?
Just the friendships that you have. When you win, you enjoy the grand final nights at the. Well, they haven't won a lot, a few, but you enjoy them. The afterwards, the camaraderie that you get, and then you have for a lifetime. You run into each other.
Yep.
You talk about those times, and just seeing people that have helped me getting older, as we all are getting older, and now coaching and seeing the young kids come through now playing senior basketball. It's good.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Okay, so after a long playing career, you're now the president. How long have you been president of the Basketball Association?
8 years.
Wow. Okay, what do you see as the Whyalla Basketball Association's greatest achievements in your time as president? What are the good things that have happened?
We've grown. We were around between 700 to 800 people. Now we're pushing 1,200. During that time, through Wildcats, they got the Adelaide 36ers to come and play here. My involvement with Mclean Engineering helped get the Mc Lightning here to play 3 games. And both of those things combined, I think, has helped people interest grow in basketball. So now we're actually playing more. We are the only, actually any sporting competition that's actually had a proper game for premiership points, a national game here in the country sport. So.
Again, Whyalla basketball. What do you see as what are the major frustrations that you, as an administrator of Whyalla basketball, what are the major frustrations to you?
Umpiring, getting people to umpire, getting people to leave umpiring. It's hard enough to get them, and people sometimes just want to blame somebody. So it's easy to pick on them rather than blame themselves or just get on with the enjoyment. People just come out there and just wanted to enjoy the experience. We lose or draw, and then just go home. you play a game for an hour a week and then to get completely frustrated with somebody else that's going to destroy your enjoyment for an hour just doesn't seem to me logical.
Makes no sense.
No, you just go and enjoy your hour and then go home. Enjoy, maybe have a drink afterwards in the bar, and just enjoy the whole week and then wait for next week till it comes around again.
What projects are the Whyalla Basketball Association currently working on?
Air conditioning, and we had a lightning game coming in February next year. It'll be the last game of the season, last game in charge of Vince Marino, so he's trying to push the game here. We've got one, so that should be another good spectacle for the town. Proper premiership points again, so it'll be the second game like that we'll have, so hopefully we can make good success of that with people coming to watch and show that people of Whyalla and the state that we can actually get involved and run these things properly and make sure they're a success. The last time they come here, we got rave reviews from the players of both teams and the sponsors.
Yep.
So hopefully people get back on board again.
Again, you've played for 40 odd years, and you've been president now for 8 years. What's your vision for Whyalla basketball for the future? How would you like to see it?
I'd like to see it keep growing and be the #1 sport in town. We've got the most participants of any of the sports in town. There's talk of a new stadium through the council. I think we get that. We could increase our courts to 6 if we keep the 3 courts that we've got for a 6 court thing, so that can only be better for combined games, trying to attract school committee games, all that type of stuff, even national games, trying to get them here to this town. We've now got a lot of accommodation in town, so there's no reason why we shouldn't be pushing to try and take that to bring people to this town to promote Whyalla. The more we can promote Whyalla and promote basketball, the better basketball is and the better people playing active sports.
Yep. And finally, if you could change one thing in Whyalla basketball, what would it be?
Give us a 5-court stadium.
I thought you were going to say make you younger.
No. We had a
4
better
courts?
stadium.
4 courts? That
Yeah, 4 or 5 courts. If we can have another 1 or 2 courts onto our stadium, it would be ideal. With the way we're progressing, that would be amazing. We've got, outside of Adelaide, we've got the best stadium going around any country, and the majority of any of the Adelaide stadiums. They're pint size, we've got good great grandstands, we've got a great canteen facility. Upstairs you can watch. Our stadium is really good. We could enhance it with air conditioning and add on another 1 or 2 courts. We'd be probably close to the best stadium in the state.
Well, you certainly, I think it's fair to say the Whyalla Basketball Association is doing something right with the numbers of people playing. The association is as big as it was in the 70s when the population was 30% bigger, or 50% bigger than it is now. So you're doing something right. So Lawrence Mclean, thank you for your service to Whyalla basketball and thank you for your time tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.